block from our church, and we walked to church every Sunday that the weather was good, but we really did, you know. And my preacher, Marvin Donnell, he used to be a musician on the circuit back home, and my grandmother, being the country music nut that she was, knew all about Marvin Donnell. And he would rack job the local truck stops with his cassette tapes, and my granny would follow him around and go take the cassette. You know, we had one of all of them. We had his whole discography back home, you know. And he didn't know that for a long time. But the way that he led worship, you know, was really great because there was a steel guitar player and there was a mandolin player, and the drummer wasn't awful and played real drums. And, you know, everything was like a two-beat, you know. And I fell so much in love with country music, but also with gospel music in the way of like Luke the Drifter, you know. And Brother Marvin understood that I needed truth in a way that was a little more real. And so when I wanted to learn to play guitar before choir practice on Wednesday afternoons, he would let me walk down early, and I'd drag my heavy guitar case at 14 down to the church. And he would teach me country songs because he knew they were important to me. And he'd leave the door open to his office, you know, and the deacons were not very happy about that. We got a letter from the Southern Baptist Convention, but he did it anyway. And this is one of the first songs, though, that he taught me. This is a gospel song. Thomas Dorsey was a Chitlin Circuit piano player that was a blues player before he was saved. He broke his back touring, you know, and last night, not before last, I was thinking, like, really, there's some weeks that I cannot afford to have a head cold. I can't imagine what it is to make a living like this, you know, in the Deep South in that era, and to break your back, you know. And so he was in bed for a long time, and somewhere in that journey, Thomas Dorsey was saved and became a reverend, and he started writing blues gospel songs, which implemented the first dominant changes to gospel music, because before that it was real square, you know. And had it not been for Thomas Dorsey, there wouldn't have been a Hank Williams, in my opinion. So I'd like to play this. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on. Help me stand, for I am tired, I am weak, and I'm worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on. In your light, precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on. Though my days grow dreary, precious Lord, linger near. Though my life, it's almost gone. Hear my cry, hear my call, take my hand, lest I fall. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on. Say, precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on. Help me stand, for I am tired, I'm weak.